Welcome to the weather broadcast for Wednesday, the 4th of September 2025. From our studios in Jimmy, I'm your presenter, Marshall Alexander. As we take a look at our surface chat analysis here with Dominica in the green circle, we are looking at a tropical wave located somewhere about 300 miles to the east of the Los Antilles, expected to approach the area sometime during tomorrow afternoon into Friday. And the second tropical wave out in the far eastern Atlantic from some 2,000 miles to the east of the Los Antilles and moving westward. This wave is also being monitored for development, and we can take a look at some convection. Here we can see the convection associated with that first tropical wave here, about 300 miles to the east of the Los Antilles, expected to approach the area by tomorrow, late tomorrow afternoon and into Friday. So we're advising people in areas prone to flooding, landslides and falling rocks to be on alert and to exercise caution during late tomorrow and into Friday. Now, here we can see the convection associated with that second tropical wave, which is being monitored for development by the National Hurricane Center. And this wave has a high chance of development during the next 7 days, as it's projected to move towards the area of the northern Leeward Islands here. And that is expected by sometime by the middle of next week. This wave should be in this region, expected to be in that region near the northern Leeward Islands. So it has a high chance for development during the next 7 days and a low chance for development during the next 2 days. Now, if this wave develops into a tropical storm, it will be named Tropical Storm Gabriel, which will be the 7th named storm of the Atlantic hurricane season. Again, this wave is expected to become a tropical depression or tropical storm as it approaches the area of the northern Leeward Islands. Now, let's take a look at the moisture associated with these features with Dominica here in the green circle. You can see some of the moisture, significant moisture in purple associated with that tropical wave located about 300 miles to the east of the Los Antilles. And the second area of moisture, significant moisture in purple associated with that tropical wave, which is being monitored for development by the National Hurricane Center. Now let's take a look at the Saharan area or Saharan dust. Here we can see this area of Saharan dust, significant Saharan dust that's in the region of that first tropical wave or just to the north of these two tropical waves here. And this is interacting with this tropical wave. This area of Saharan dust is expected to approach the area of Dominica by late Friday into Saturday, following the passage of that tropical wave. So again, we're advising people with respiratory sensitivities to be on alert and to exercise caution to avoid complications. Now let's take a look at earlier satellite imagery. Here we can see the movement of clouds here in association with that tropical wave, and we can also see some thunderstorm cells within here in the region of that tropical wave as it approaches the Lesser Antilles. So expected to approach the area by tomorrow, Thursday afternoon, and into Friday. So again, we're advising people in areas prone to flooding, landslides, and falling rocks to be on alert and to exercise caution during the passage of this wave. And this area of cloudiness here associated with that second tropical wave, which is being monitored by the National Hurricane Center with a high chance of development within the next 7 days and a low chance of development within the next 2 days, expected to move in the region of the northern Leeward Islands by mid next week. Now, taking a closer look, Dominica did experience a few periods of cloudiness, mainly across the interior and eastern section of Dominica, with a reduction in cloudiness seen on the western coast. Now, taking a look at earlier radar imagery, Dominica did experience some light showers, mainly across the eastern section and interior section of the island, with some heavier showers experienced across the extreme southern portion of the island chain. Tonight's weather is expected to be partly cloudy to occasionally cloudy, with a few showers, with temperatures expected to be down to 25 degrees Celsius on the coast and 24 degrees Celsius in the interior. And tomorrow's weather is expected to be partly cloudy at first, becoming increasingly cloudy with scattered showers and a chance of isolated thunderstorms due to the approach of that tropical wave. Temperatures are expected to be up to 33 degrees Celsius on the coast and 30 degrees Celsius in the interior during tomorrow. Not much of concern for sea conditions, as wave heights expected to peak up to 5 feet. High tide tomorrow will be at 1:18 a.m. and 2:56 p.m. and low tide will be at 8:41 a.m. and 7:44 p.m. Again, for the next 3 days beginning tomorrow, partly cloudy conditions at first with a few showers, especially during the morning. However, by afternoon we expect to see an increase in cloudiness with scattered showers and the possibility of some isolated thunderstorms due to the approach of that tropical wave. By Friday, we had yellow vigilance due to that tropical wave. So where we expect to see mostly cloudy skies with scattered showers and possibly isolated thunderstorms. So again, people in areas prone to flooding, landslides, and falling rocks should be on alert and exercise caution during Friday. By Saturday, we expect to see a relative reduction in moisture levels by Saturday as this tropical wave moves away from the area. However, we again expected to see an increase in siren dust by Friday afternoon and into Saturday. A slight increase in wind speeds can be expected on Friday due to the passage of that wave, with gusty winds expected as well, and a slight increase in wave heights with waves peaking up to 7 feet on Friday. Sunrise tomorrow will be at 5:53 a.m. and sunset will be at 6:15 p.m. Again, stay informed, stay safe, and continue to monitor. Scan our QR code here to follow us on our WhatsApp channel. Also search Dominica Met to follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and also visit our website at www.weather.gov.dm. Thank you for joining me. See you next time. Take care and continue to monitor.